Hey, I'm making a quick video on this assignment 7 to help you guys out. And if you want to ask me to do something else to help you as far as creating a video or having a one-on-one it through Zoom, which I've been doing with some students, that's great. We have 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks left. You don't want to wait until the last minute to get my help or start posting them, guys. Now's the time to start handing them in and finishing up. Most of you are doing really well, so that's great. Okay, so assignment 7, I just downloaded 2022. So this is a newer version. It looks very similar, so I should be able to walk through this. I just did it last night. It doesn't look that different, although they do add a lot of kind of cool things. So you would be starting a brand new drawing, and then you'd probably set up some layers. This is actually a student's project where I think he just used all white layers. I mean, we could change the color of the layer if you'd like to see the differences. Then I'll be able to see. That's my dog in the background making noise, of course, while I'm recording. But you'd be able to see if everything was on the right layer. Anyways, so you start the line command and you click a point and you pull your mouse straight down and you're going to go 2.5, right? 2.5 is how tall this thing is, right? And then you're going to pull your mouse to the right. Now, you could do a little bit of math. Take 2.5 and subtract 1.75. And what do you get? You get 0.75. So I'm going to go ahead and type in 0.75 and enter. Then I'm going to pull my mouse straight up and type in the 0.25 and enter. When I pull my mouse to the right, I'm going to do a little bit more math now. 1.75 minus 0.5, which is 1.25, right? So 1.25 for this little piece that's down below. Pull your mouse straight down, type in 0.25. Guys, I'm going faster because by this time you kind of know how to click a point, pull your mouse in the direction you want to go in, and type in the value, right? Without clicking, you're just pulling your mouse in the direction you want to draw in. So I'm pulling my mouse to the right, typing in 0.5 and enter. This little leg here, because these two are the same object, this height is 0.75. I'm going to pull my mouse up and type in 0.75 and enter. Now, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and enter because I did kind of forget to put this one up here, but I'll do it now. So I'm going to start the line command, and I'm going to click at the top corner there because that's where I started it. I'm going to pull my mouse to the right and type in 0.5. That's going to give me that little piece at the top right there. Now, this is where I use tracking. Now, if you don't want to use tracking or if you're not really comfortable with it, just pull your mouse down and click, pull your mouse, and then draw another line and clean up the corner by using trim or whatever you want to use. But tracking is kind of cool because you're at the top here and you want to track down to the end of this line. So without clicking, you just rest your pointer on that corner. Pull your mouse over until you see those two tracking vectors, those two green dashed lines, and then you click. See, then you pull your mouse over and click, and now you have this left side. Honestly, you could have just drawn these two and then used trim to clean up this corner. Now on this one, you have fillets. That's what these corners are, fillets. But since it was a request, I'm going to go ahead and draw this other side. I'm going to start the line command, but I'm going to use tracking. I'm going to just rest my pointer on this corner right here, pull my mouse over to where I think the other detail is going to start, and click. I can pull my mouse straight down, and at this point you can either type in 2.5 or you can use tracking, right? So I'm going to rest my pointer over here, pull your mouse over here and click. Like I said, you could have pulled your mouse down and typed in 2.5. And then pull your mouse to the right and type in 2.25, which is how wide that is. Come back up 2.5, and then you can do C for close. You can click close in the command line there, and you've got this closed up. Now what I did here was I use offset. Offset is up here underneath erase. I'm going to start the offset command, and I type in 0.63 and enter. Now I'm going to select this line as my object to offset, and then I'm going to click to the right. Now I need another offset, so I'm just going to go back up to offset again, type in 1.63 and enter. Use that same line as my object to offset, and then click to the right. There are my two lines here for the center of those circles. Now, offsetting up from the bottom, I'm going to start the offset command, type in 0.75 and enter. Click the bottom line and pull your mouse up and click. Start the offset command, type in 1.75. Click on the bottom line there and pull your mouse up and click. So I did both. I did this one so that I could get that line in there, and I also did this one for the circles. Now, this is the diameter of 0.5, so I'm going to go to circle center diameter. I'm going to click here at the intersection and type in 0.5 and enter. I'll do the same thing over here. Circle center diameter, click here, and then it's already in the command line. I'm going to go ahead and press enter. Now I'm ready to just draw a regular line from the top of the circles. So I'm going to start the line command. I'm going to go here and click, pull my mouse over and click. You can right click and enter. And then if you want to go back to the line command, you can just right click and repeat the line command, since that was the last line that command that was ongoing. I'm going to click the bottom of the circle here and the bottom of the circle here, right click and pick enter. All right, guys, at this point, I don't need these extra lines right here that are the lines that I used to draw the circles. I can select them and delete them. You probably already have an idea of how to delete, but now I can use the trim command. I'm using trim to get these inner circles out. So the trim is right next to erase. I'll start the trim command, and then you can just click right on the inner curve of that. Now, in some cases, like older versions or maybe even Mac, when you start the trim command, you may have to press enter in order for AutoCAD to recognize everything as a cutting edge. And now I'm ready for my fillets. I'm going to start the fillet command. I'm going to click on multiple because I have a lot of them. And I'm going to click on radius. And the fillet radius is 0.25. So I'm going to type in 0.25 and enter. Now I'm ready. I'm going to click on the top of this line and this line over here. Right? This top line right there and this one. You see what I'm doing? I'm selecting the two lines that make up those fillets. Now, unfortunately, this one is going to take this line out, but that's okay. I need to click on, just so you know, I need to click on the part of the line that I want to keep. So make sure you click on this part of the line and then this line. You see how it kind of like takes that line out? I mean, there is a no trim option in the command line, but then you'd have to just put it back as a trim. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on this line and this part right here, and then just start the line command and just draw it back in. Click, click, right click, enter, right click, repeat the line, click here and here. Guys, that's the detail right there. Well, we do have some hidden lines. So once you create the layer called hidden and you set it current, these hidden lines over here are based on the top and the bottom of this hole. So when I start the line command, I'm just going to rest my pointer here at the top of this slot or that hole. I'm going to pull my mouse over and click, and over here and click. Right click and enter. I'm going to start the line command again, rest my pointer right there, pull my mouse over, click, over here, click, right click, enter. Same thing with this hidden line there. I'm going to start the line command, but this time that hidden line comes from this little notch out at the bottom. So I'm going to rest my pointer at this corner, pull my mouse over and click, pull my mouse over here and click, right click, enter. Okay, and we do have a center line, and I think there's not a center line here. So just to go over that real quick, because I think whoever did this created this as a hidden line, which is fine. It actually looks like a center line, doesn't it? So what you would do is go to layer properties and start a brand new layer, um, call it center, and then click on the line type continuous and go pick the load button and scroll down to center. I probably didn't even know this was a center line because honestly it does look like it looks like a hidden line. So I'm going to click on center here. I just loaded it and I'm going to click on it. I need to make that layer current, so I'll double click here to the left of the word center and get out of that. And now when I start the line command, it's based on the center of these circles. So I'm just gonna rest my pointer there at the center of that circle, pull my mouse over and click, pull my mouse over here and click. Now it doesn't look like a center line, right? Because you can't see the, maybe it's not a center line. But yeah, it's really big. That's probably why they use the hidden line. Um, I think somewhere in here it says LT scale 0.5. So you have to type in LT scale, all one word, and enter, and then type in 0.5 and enter. They didn't do it, which is fine. It looks like it. It looks like a hidden line. It's just not as tight, to be able to see it, or at least that center line. It looks perfect. Whoever did this did a great job. So type in LT scale and enter, and then 0.5 and enter. You see how the line type scale gets a lot smaller, and now this center line should show up here, and you can see that that's a hidden line right there. So there we are. Now, when you start to dimension this, you're probably going to get a bunch of the precision is going to be 4 places. So just to remind you, type in D and enter, pick the modify button, go to the primary units tab, and change your units to 0.00 and pick OK. Oh, so now I wonder how this person did this, because another way of doing this is to click on the dimension, right click, go to precision and change it here. So they probably clicked on all of these and changed their precision here, which is fine. It's just faster if you type in D and enter, pick the modify button, and change your precision in the primary units tab. All right, hopefully that helps you out. You know that you have now, you can put it on layer 0 or the layer text. You can go to multi-line text and then click a point, pull your mouse over and click, put your cap locks on, and you then have your assignment 7 and your name. You can highlight assignment 7 and look for that underline icon right there. I would also add this information, the line type scale and the fillets. You should really have the fillets for sure, because you need to know what the fillets are. And the line type scale just kind of tells you that it's a smaller line type scale. All right. Hey, hope everything's going well for you guys. Keep in touch with me. We have, like I said, 3 more weeks, so don't hesitate to reach out. I know we're all really busy right now, but some of you guys are a little bit behind, and I really want to see you succeed. So let's do it. All right. Take care. Bye.